Once upon a time, at the edge of a small kingdom surrounded by hills, there was a quiet village. The village looked peaceful from the outside, but within that calm lived many unspoken stories and restless hearts. In that village lived a young man who was neither truly bad nor especially good. What made him different was his impatience with life. He wanted everything quickly. He believed that if something was meant for him, it should come immediately. Waiting, in his eyes, was nothing more than wasted time. Patience, he thought, was for people who were afraid to take action. Strong people, he believed, did not wait, they took what they wanted. His father was the complete opposite. The father was a man of few words and slow movements. He woke up at the same time every morning, worked quietly through the day, and returned home as the sky darkened. His life followed a steady rhythm. He believed that time revealed its rewards only to those who respected it. The son often watched his father with frustration. To him, his father's life looked small and limited. He believed his father could have achieved more if he had moved faster, taken risks, and chased opportunities instead of waiting patiently. One evening, unable to keep his thoughts inside any longer, the young man spoke. "If you had been bolder," he said, "if you had acted faster, our life would be very different today." The father looked at him calmly. After a long pause, he replied softly, "Not every fruit ripens at the same time." The words reached the son's ears, but not his heart. Near the village there was an old road that very few people used. Villagers whispered that anyone who walked that path might find answers about life. One evening, filled with restlessness and anger toward his slow-moving world, the young man decided to follow that road. He believed that somewhere out there was a shortcut, a faster way to success. After walking for a long time, he arrived at a strange garden. It felt quiet in a way that was almost unreal. At the center of the garden stood an elderly man with white hair, deep eyes, and a peaceful expression that felt untouched by time. The old man looked at the young man and asked, "What are you searching for?" "I want success," the young man replied, "and I want it quickly. I am tired of waiting." The old man smiled gently. "Then you have come to the wrong place," he said. "Everything here requires time." The young man felt annoyed and turned as if to leave, but the old man raised his hand. "Before you go," he said, "let me offer you a choice." He pointed toward 3 doors standing quietly behind the garden trees. "The first door leads to a life where everything comes immediately. The second door leads to a life of gains and losses. The third door leads to a slow life, but one that grows deep." The young man did not hesitate. He rushed toward the first door. The moment he opened it, he found himself surrounded by wealth, attention, and admiration. Everything he had ever wanted was there. People praised him. Opportunities came easily. But as time passed, something felt wrong. His nights were sleepless. His mind was restless. Though he had everything, nothing felt meaningful. The world around him was loud, but inside he felt empty. Suddenly, the vision disappeared. Shaken, he walked to the second door and opened it. This time, he saw himself achieving some success, but losing friendships along the way. Relationships weakened, trust faded. Every step forward came with something broken behind him. Life moved fast, but it felt unstable, like standing on shifting ground. Once again, the vision faded. Finally, with hesitation, he stood before the third door. Inside, he saw a simple life. Progress was slow. There were struggles and moments of failure. But he noticed something important. There was peace. He saw steady growth, meaningful relationships, and a sense of balance. Over time, the small efforts became strong foundations. The young man found himself back in the garden. The old man looked at him and asked, "Do you understand now?" The young man remained silent. For the first time in his life, he realized that speed was not the same as progress. He returned home that night. When he looked at his father, he no longer saw weakness or limitation. He saw patience, discipline, and quiet strength. His father's slow life was not a failure, it was a choice, built on understanding time. From that day forward, the young man changed. He stopped rushing decisions. He learned to wait, to think, and to work steadily. He no longer treated time as an enemy but as a guide. Years passed. The young man became successful, but not suddenly. His success was deep, stable, and lasting. One day he realized something simple yet powerful. The greatest magic in life is knowing when to move and when to wait. And so, the fairy tale leaves us with this truth. Those who respect time may walk slowly,